we're living in some terrible times. We're living in a day where a lot of things that was unnormal now is normal. It's being pushed out in front. We all talking about the Remy Ma and her situation with her husband Papoose and this guy Easy the Block Captain. Normally, you hear about men cheating and men doing women wrong and he did this, he didn't come home last night, or he had a baby on me. He did all these different things. But in today's time, now we have with the women going out into the workforce and working, and they're saying that they don't need a man, they're independent. You starting to have more women now cheating. And it's being more publicized, it's being outward because women are now starting to take on the persona of men. They're starting to behave the way historically the way men have behaved. And it's just started. You hear women all the time say, "Well, if y'all can do it, why can't we?" So, in this video here, this is a video of a man taking back his wife after she cheated on him. Let's check this out, and we'll come right back.
We all know that men cheat. We've heard it dozens of times, but we normally don't ever get a chance to hear a man forgiving his wife for infidelity. So Keith,
yes,
I'm gonna jump right in. What made you forgive her?
The main thing that made me forgive was really just like I always saw my parents go through different things growing up, but I also had the opportunity to see them work through it. And so seeing that, okay, yeah, it may not be the same as somebody just having an everyday argument or anything like that, but recognizing that this is the person that I said my vows to, that we made this covenant not only between ourselves, but with God. This is somebody that I already said I'll be willing to work through things for better or for worse.
Yes.
And this is just one of those things that falls into the worst category, but we made these vows. I want to try and work this out. And so I had to make that decision with God. And
now this goes into the main topic where you have Remy Ma and Papoose. And we know that Papoose is a New York City underground hip hop legend. He can spit hot flames. He can do it with the best of them. I remember the song he made when he was rapping about, he made a whole song rapping about the alphabet. And they was holding up letters and he was just freestyling. I'm talking about crazy with it. We know that Remy Ma, she's nice with it. Coming out of the Bronx, as a female rapper, she was gunning men down on the mic. She wasn't no joke. But with the situation where, it's come to light that Remy Ma was having an affair on her husband Papoose, and with this guy Easy the Block Captain out of Philadelphia. It gets real crazy. Easy the Block Captain basically told on himself because now we have audio evidence with him speaking on what happened. Let's check that out. We'll come right back.
It's just like, as far as that, because it's just, how is that going to work? How is it going to work? Like, even if you go back with the ball, right, which, all right, I'll come out, explain everything that happened. We was with each other, you was cheating on ball, such and such, and whatever happens. Let's say Love and Hip Hop pick it up. Y'all get back together. How does now? I get a bag, I get a little bag, I get a little check, couple little, such and such a, I'm the boy that such and such a cheat. I'm around now. I'm a little bit. So at the end of the day, it kind of fit, like it fit everybody. That, so it's just like, as far as that, cause it's just, how is that going to work? How is it going to work though? Like, even if you go back with the ball, right? I'm saying I was too comfortable. I should have knew me being in New York, me being at Renzo, and I know knew this should have been plotting on me because I would have been doing the same thing. This was in the city. No blood, no nothing. No blood, no scratch, no nothing. And he had 2 clean jaws. No blood.
1, I did not get into no fight with nobody. 1. 2, nobody has ever knocked me out ever in life.
In life, period.
So now Little Scrappy has decided to speak up on this situation, and he's speaking on behalf of men, and he's furious. Let's check out what Little Scrappy had to say about this, and then we'll come right back.
Men do some shit. Man, women stand up for they stand up from all mountains of the earth. They stand up. Oh, why would he do this? Why would he do? But we ain't heard nothing about what happened to Papoose. We don't hear shit about that. Ain't nobody standing up for Papoose saying, "Oh man, we sorry that shit happened to you. Shawty did you dirty." We ain't hearing none of that shit, my nigga. We ain't hearing none of that shit because ain't nobody trying to stand up. And they talking about the black woman is the most unprotected person on the earth when dying daily. Is dying daily. Is dying daily, my nigga. Fuck that shit, my nigga. I'm standing up for the black woman and I'm standing up for the black man. That's what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck about the shit talking about. And I love some of my. I'll be on y'all little dumb podcast. Just wanna need to do this. Need to do this. Y'all need to do this for your woman. Man, you trying to get man. You that you maybe all your life you dealt with great women. All your life you dealt with great women. I'm happy for you. But I know some real evil motherfucking women. I know some real evil women. I done been an evil man before. So guess what? I have to stand up for both. I done been a nigga before. I done been a whole for real. I done been a whole to women. You know what I'm saying? So I already know that it's bad out there. But I already know that it's bad women out there because some women have been over. They done me all the way over, inside out.
Now, I'll say this in closing. Marriage is something, it's not something that's promised to you like life or death. It's something that you have to fight for. I often say that a lot of times, we go into marriage with the idea or the fantasies of wanting to be a husband or a wife, but we're not raised and trained and raised up to be wives and husbands. So we learn on the fly. We make a lot of mistakes as we go. We never really discover ourselves or understand who we are. We don't know our shortcomings, our tendencies, our limitations, and we're like children disguised as adults in a marriage because we never see a functionable marriage. It's just something that we never seen. Now some people can say, well, he was faithful to her. He went up to the jail every day for 8 years and all that kind of stuff. But we don't know what went on behind closed doors. What we do know is she was sleeping around with this guy, Easy the Block Captain, and I want to know why. Why was you sleeping around? Why would you be willing to risk everything that you built with your husband, Papoose, for some young guy? But like I said, it's not just them because everybody was looking at them as some young black power couple, but it's inside your household too. Listen, we live in a society today where they are not incentivizing marriage. They don't want you to be married. They don't want you to be in relationships. You have to fight for that. You have to fight for it. You have to want it. How bad do you want it? You have to understand who you are. You have to practice forgiveness. You have to know what your tendencies are. When things go bad, what do you tend to do? If the bad things that you have inside of you, you have to work on those things in order to be a better husband or a better wife. Stop telling all your business. Stop putting all your business out on social media. Stop doing all those different things. So, it gets crazy, but like I said, Lil Scrappy, he spoke on it, so now everybody's speaking on their business because she exposed her family. She embarrassed herself and her family. And the good thing about Papoose is he's not saying nothing. He's not giving nobody any ammunition to do anything. He's keeping his mouth shut. And it's a sad thing, but leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.